You ever wonder what happened to that sports car Mazda was building so many years ago? Well, I'm here today to tell you the fate of the Mazda Furai. Now, if you don't know, the Furai was a concept race car built by Mazda in the late 2000s. The Furai was first teased in late 2007 and finally unveiled at the Detroit Auto Show in 2008. This was to be the last concept car from Mazda based on the Nagara concept that was shown years prior. Unlike most concept cars, the Furai was fully functional, with its chassis being taken from Oreca's 2004 Courage Competition C65 Le Mans prototype, and was powered by a new generation 20B 3-rotor Wankel engine which was developed by Racing Beat. And this engine made 450 horsepower on 100 ethanol fuel, so this car was built strictly for the racetrack. Now, that 450 horsepower doesn't sound like a whole lot, but considering this car only weighed 1,488 pounds, that is a ton of power. And this car was pretty damn quick. It went 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds and had a top speed of 180 miles per hour. So this really was a track weapon before a lot of track weapons. So to showcase its racing heritage, Mazda has adorned this car with the number 55. That's the number from the race car that won Le Mans in 1991, the only Mazda to ever achieve that. And you're probably wondering, did Mazda take this car to Le Mans? Did they go back to win it all in 2008? And the answer to that is no, they didn't. And there really are a few reasons behind that, which we're going to get to in a few minutes. But this car did go on tour, went to a few tracks, showed off its skills and abilities, got the interest of the world with crazy design, crazy dimensions. And if you've seen the interior of this car, it is a two-seater and it is tight, so tight that the seats are basically pushed together. So I wouldn't want another driver in this car, but I digress. This car went on a media tour and it all ended abruptly for us, and we never knew what actually happened to it. Well, in 2013 it was unveiled the actual fate of this car, and it's a bit of a doozy. Now in 2008, the year that it was unveiled, they took this car to Top Gear, and Top Gear is Top Gear. They put the car through its paces, took it out on this track, and yeah, it burnt down. Apparently things got a little hot in the engine bay. The car caught on fire, and because of where the car was situated on the track, the fire crew wasn't able to know what was happening with the car, and by the time they got there, the car burnt down completely to the ground. I'm talking completely finished, demolished, done. And frankly, that is all we know about this car. That is the extent in its history. Sad to say, I had played video games with this car, not actually knowing the fate. I thought it never made it past the concept stage. I didn't know it was a fully functional car that went on tour around the world and finally met its fate in 2008, burning down with Top Gear, and them not announcing or anybody announcing it until 4 years later in 2013 when they actually revealed what happened with this car, and it's actually pretty sad. And we haven't seen anything like this from Mazda since. And I don't know what took so long for them to even say what happened to the car. Could have been legal disputes and stuff like that. Never know. But yeah, that's it. I don't know if Mazda would have went through making this a production car if it actually would have survived that Top Gear run. But it didn't. So here we are. So yeah. What do you think of the Mazda Furai's fate? Are you disappointed? Did you already know about this? Did you know about it well before I did? Did you play the games that this car was in? What do you think about it in those games? Let me know in the comments. And let me know if you think Mazda should go ahead and try making another rotor supercar for the modern era. And with that said, I'd like to catch you guys in the next one. Peace.